Week 9, day 1. Start off with some squats. 3 sets of 6 at 78% or 130 kilos. Uh, Depth looking not terrible, not great. Probably just around parallel. Maybe an inch below. I don't know. Not not 100% good. Not too worried with that though. Not a huge deal. After that, worked up to 115 kilos for 4 sets of 3 paused, and that felt like about a RP 8.5. Starting to feel a bit heavy on these benches. And then after that, just did some cable pullovers for the upper back. That was all for day 1. Day 2, deadlifts are coming back. Worked up to 3 sets of 6 at 175 kilos or 77%. And I'd rate this at like an RP 7. It didn't feel super difficult. It wasn't easy by any means. I am using the SBD knee sleeves just to keep my knees feeling a bit better. You can see Peter in the background getting his curls on, but yeah, my knee feels significantly better wearing the knee sleeves, so I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. I've also been doing some other exercises, and I've been massaging my quad quite a bit, just with a little rolling stick, and that's been helping out quite a bit, just to loosen them up and relieve some tension that might be happening to the knee. And then here's the last set at 175. After this, did 3x4 at 84% or 100. What is this? Like 113 kilos. And before that, I did a single at 125 and a single at 130. There was supposed to be. I was working up to a single at 9, and I thought 125 kilos would be an at 9, but as you'll see, it moved quite fast. I was pretty happy with this. I thought the pause was 100% fine. I thought I executed it perfectly. That's a perfect lift for me. And then you can see I was pretty happy with that. So bumped it up to 130 kilos, 287 pounds. This is man, if I get this in comp, just looking at the speed of 130 kilos, and I mistimed my leg drive on this. If I can be somewhere around this kind of speed, we're 8 weeks out still, I'm feeling pretty confident for around 132.5 kilos at the meet. That'd be absolutely awesome. It's 291 pounds, and then maybe it would take a swing at a 300-pound touch and go bench. That'd be pretty cool. And there's the 113 kilo pause benches I was talking about. I did it afterward. And then after that, did some low bar squats. Tried these again. Just 150 kilos for a 3x3 at RP 7. You can see we're all trying to check out my depth on these. Let me see. Yeah, maybe they're just in. I probably want like another half inch to an inch at least to really just remove any sort of doubt. This was my first time doing low bar in a while, so I was pretty happy with how the speed was on those. And I was really happy with this. This is actually a warm-up on day 3, and you can also see him repping the Nike Romaleos. Yeah, that's 140 kilos, and I compared that to the 142.5 I did a while ago, and 142.5 I did a while ago, I got super hyped up and all that jazz, and this was like the same speed, if not faster, and I took it very, very calmly. So I was pretty happy with that. And then here, this looks like, 155 for 4 triples. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was saying when I rotate my elbows down like that as I come towards the hole, there's Brody having a little fun during this set, but he was saying as I rotate my elbows down towards the hole, rotating them down, towards the hole, that's probably what's causing my golfer's elbow and also the bicep pain, and it makes 100% sense. You can totally see how all the torque is being created on that inner elbow. It makes a lot of sense to me. I wasn't happy with the depth on these squats or with the speed, but it is what it is. After that, did 105 kilos on, what is this? Is this 105? Yeah, that's 105 kilos for 4 triples at RP 7.5. I was feeling my arms weren't feeling very great from the low bar squat, so I took that easy. And then week 9, day 4, came in at like 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. and it was just me and one other guy. And I just finished judging for like 12 hours, and I'd gotten like 5 hours of sleep, so it was a pretty shitty setup for a session, but the actual lifts went really well. Deadlifts went extremely well. I was just saying how I'm coming back at the top of those deadlifts. And then that was 102.5 kilos for 3x7. And then I did 102.5 for 4 doubles paused. And then this is 3 sets of 5 at 120 for 2 boards at RP7. Continue to try and work on low bar, and we'll see if it can work.